Hey, so I've been asked a lot lately on how to start your own magazine and how everything works. So I decided to create this simple video. It's gonna be unedited, just a quick video, and I'm gonna try to explain all the things involved into magazine creation process. So first of everything, just before you start, you need to sit down and plan what you're going to write about for one upcoming year. It's gonna be called your editorial calendar. And this is very important because if you can't come up with the content for at least 1 year, the magazine just won't work. You just need to sit down and figure out what the magazine is going to be about and what topics you can touch in your magazine, and just be creative and just don't worry too much about creating the content now. Just try to figure out what you want to write about. Okay, and don't worry if you don't have editors or you don't even imagine how to write a good article about the stuff you want to write. It's not a problem at the moment. So as soon as you have your editorial calendar already, you can decide if it's gonna be like a monthly, bi-monthly, or like a quarterly magazine. I suggest to go with bi-monthly as soon as you start, because it's easier to gather all the content and create all the flows for a bi-monthly magazine than for a monthly magazine. So if you're just new one and just starting, it's a good idea to start with bi-monthly, okay? So as soon as you have the editorial calendar and you have decided how often you're gonna release a magazine, you can start worrying about the theme. So what you're gonna need in your magazine, it's of course the editor, the writer. You can hire ghostwriters if you want, sorry. You can write something yourself. You can try to find collaborators. You can find bloggers. You can try to buy written content, and there are so many ways to get content for a magazine. And finally, you're gonna need a design and development team. I'm gonna explain you why. So let's say you have an editorial calendar, you already know about what you're gonna write, and you already know who's gonna write that for you. So you need someone who's gonna create the actual thing, the magazine for you. So nowadays it's impossible to start a magazine without having a website, because the website is going to be your main marketing tool for that magazine. It's very, very important to have a website. If somebody gonna tell you that you can start a magazine without having a website, I think that's nonsense and it's not gonna work. So you need a developer to create that website for you. So what I suggest you to do is to create all your premium content that you're gonna use in your magazine online, and as long as you're starting, just create a metered paywall just to create a bigger subscriber base. What I mean by metered paywall is that you need to have some kind of pop-up showing up as soon as somebody reads some of your content. You don't want to have pop-up coming up too fast on your website, because people are not sure what the magazine is about and they haven't experienced your content yet. So I suggest you to let them read like 1 or 2 premium articles and then ask for their email if they want to keep reading. So metered paywall is a smart thing to do, and I would give, let's say, 2 articles a week or 2 articles a month or 1 article a month. It's up to you. Whatever you can give for free, it's good, and I suggest you to start with free content. So all you need to do is to ask for the email. You need to focus on building your subscriber base and make sure people already like and enjoy what you're writing about, and just gather all that feedback to create a better magazine. Okay, so let's assume you have an editorial calendar, your team, and a website ready. So now you need to work on your first demo magazine. So you need to create an actual magazine. If you need to decide if it's going to be digital only or it's also gonna have print version. So if you decide you want your magazine to be print as well, you need to start creating your first demo issue. So you need to gather just some content and simply put everything together. I suggest you to create like a 10 or 20 page demo magazine. That's very nice because it becomes material thing. You can have something in your hands, and it really helps when finding writers for a magazine, of course, collaborators, and later on the sponsors or advertisers, because you have something to show them. It reflects your magazine structure, style, some of your content, how the ad's gonna look, how the cover gonna look, what's the magazine gonna be about, and their overall feeling. It's very important to show that to people, because then people can start like materializing your magazine and trusting you. Finally, when you have a demo magazine ready, I suggest you to come up with a media kit. I know it's kind of hard to come up with media kit because media kit mostly talk about numbers on what circulation you have, how many people you can reach, how many subscribers you have, and I assume if you're just starting, you don't have much to talk about, right? You don't have many numbers and stats to share. So it's very important to create a media kit and start and try to predict, just try to like promise something to advertisers that in first year you are planning to reach 10,000 subscribers, 10,000 social media followers, and stuff like that. So that's it. As soon as you have all these things ready, you can start promoting your magazine. The best part is that you created a website, and the website really helps you to start to get found on Google, because you're releasing that premium content under the terms of metered paywall that doesn't block any content from Google, just from the visitor. After a certain number of reads are reached, and all the premium content starts generating all the traffic to your website slowly. And if people find your content interesting and engaging, they are gonna subscribe, and they're gonna become your email subscribers. Then you can start to market to them. And so many people are saying that it's so hard to get advertisers, so hard to get sponsors, and it's impossible to survive just writing the content. But if you have a vision of starting your magazine strong enough, and you can focus on getting enough subscribers, just focus on building a good content and getting subscribers to your mailing list, social media followers, you can start monetizing your content from affiliate networks, from Google AdSense and stuff like that. You don't even have to pitch real advertisers yet. Just, writing about topics, very niche topics like, I don't know, for welding community, for maybe woodworkers community, for tech lovers, you can find so many affiliate offers that you can market yourself as an influencer. Because if you're writing a magazine to some kind of niche, you're becoming an influencer of that niche, and so much stronger influencer than those very popular nowadays Instagram influencers. You're becoming real business, really multi-platform influencer. You can talk through social media, you can talk through a magazine, you can talk through your website, and that's a powerful thing. So all you have to do is to focus on creating a premium, very interesting and engaging content for first year, and building your subscriber base. Everything else will come naturally.